Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Traci and I welcome you to Downward Dog Rising this evening. And I'm here to bring you a beginner Yin Yoga session. So if you're new to yoga, please join me. Even if you're not new to yoga, please join me. And in martial arts, I used to do Shaolin Kung Fu, and we always had a practice about going back to the beginning, going back to our roots. No matter how long you practice something, if you always stay humble and go back to the very beginning, you will always deepen your practice, you will always refine your technique, and you will always push yourself to be the very best you can be, because you never forget from the very beginning what introduced you to a certain discipline and what keeps you there. It is a reminder of beginner's mind and how open you are to receive something that's new to you. And it's a beautiful thing to not anticipate what's coming next and just to be open and all ears, wanting to know, wanting to learn, wanting to experience something for the first time. So please join me and let's begin. Sit in easy pose, Sukhasana, and just feel your body in this moment. Notice how you're sitting on your mat. Let's take a deep inhale, bringing the breath deep into the lower lobes of your lungs. Inhale through nose. Softly exhale through mouth. Bring hands to heart. When hands come to heart, know your intention. Your intention here is to be a witness, be the observer, and see yourself for the first time in this very moment of what you're about to do in the here and the now, the present. Gently, I want you to take hands. We're going to grab our feet in front of us. We're going to come into a little butterfly pose, and just imagine rotating your thigh bones externally, bottoms of feet to sky. I want you to sit here, sit tall, and breathe. If this is uncomfortable, you can sit on a blanket folded and just prop your hips up a little higher. If you have a yoga block, you can also sit on a yoga block and stay here and breathe. Commit to yourself, hold the pose. Breathing in and breathing out. Being aware of how your body feels, any sensations physically, any thoughts mentally. Breathing in lengthen up through top of head. You can stay here sitting upright. If you feel a little give and you want to go a little deeper, you can hinge forward from hips, stretch arms forward and front. You can also bring a yoga block in front like this and place forearms on your yoga block. Maybe it looks like this. Either way is fine. Stay here and breathe. Hip hinge forward. Stay here and breathe. If something feels particularly tight, inhale into the tightness. Softly, gently exhale as you release that tightness through the out breath. You're using chi to remove stagnant energy. Inhale, the air flows in. Exhale, focus your intent, your energy. If it's tense, breathe out through the tense feelings. Exhale through that tense feeling and just release it. Just gently let it go. Breathing in and breathing out. Couple more deep inhales and exhales here. Feel how the air enters the body, going down into the lower lobes of the lungs for proper oxygenization. The air is exchanged in the lungs across the alveoli, the air sacs. We want to have good perfusion ratio. Deep inhale. Really fully expand. Feel ribs open in all directions. Exhale, let any tension flow out. Exhale. One more deep inhale to the center of your spine. Softly, gently lengthen head away from tailbone. Come back in. Gently close knees like a book closing. Take arms overhead. Inhale. Circle around. Press down into your palms. Gently sway knees side to side. Do a little windshield wiper. Release hips. Lift heart to sky. We're going to go into our straddle pose next. If your hips, low back feel tight, take a rolled up blanket onto all fours, or meaning take a blanket, fold it over half, and then fold it over again so you have a nice square. Or sit on a block like this. Bring the block directly under your pelvis. Slide one leg to the side, slide the other leg out to the side. And this will help release pressure in the front of your hip flexor as well as your low lumbar spine. So it's up to you, however you feel. I'm going to come down from my block. I might use it later. Now from your straddle position, what I'd like for you to do, notice how my knees are actually facing up. I want to avoid internally rotating my femurs and my knees, my ankles, and my toes. I want to avoid letting everything rotate in. I want to get as much maximal external rotation. I want to open the hips. So for our straddle, we want to feel like we're rotating our femur bones, our thighs outward externally. And what I want you to do here, feet flex, toes to sky, and then I would like for you to elongate, bring hands to heart, and we're going to twist. Elongate your spinal column. Turn with hands to heart. Align your sternum, your breastbone, over the center of your thigh, your quad. And then from here, stretch arms to sky. Elongate the spinal column. Arms circle down by sides. Now gently, I want you to slowly start to stretch You could either bring your hands under the knee for support. You could place a little rolled up towel, like a dish towel, hand towel, under your knee folded up for extra support. Or you can take hands and slide them to wherever you can reach to. No judgment, go to where you can, stretch breastbone through arms, and inhale and exhale. Keep this half of your pelvis planted on the mat underneath you. Elongate, lift heart. Stay here and breathe. In Yin, we take a pose to our edge. So it's not completely forcing ourselves, it's going to the brink of what you think you can do, and then you commit to staying there. But it's not forcing yourself to go beyond your boundary. You go to the brink of almost there, and then you stop. And then you hold, and you commit to staying there. And as you feel it give, you elongate, you deepen into your pose. Inhale and exhale. Feel the breath. Observe what you feel, the physical sensations in your body. And if you have a feeling of discomfort, you sit in the discomfort because it has something to teach you. Endurance, flexibility, patience, persistence, and in that there's strength. When I'm talking, I choked twice now on my saliva, so excuse me, I'm bending over and I was talking and not breathing, and that's like the second time I choked on my saliva, so excuse me. Pull your heart through your arms, lengthen. Lengthen even more if you have it, do it. If it's not quite ready, honor that. Breathing in, breathing out, soften, go deeper. When you feel a give, go a little deeper. One more deep inhale here. Slowly start to press into your hands. Slowly start to lengthen through the spine all the way to the top of your head. Bring hands to heart. Inhale, stretch up through spinal column. Exhale, circle arms around. Bring hands to heart one more time. Elongate your spine. Stay grounded through your pelvis. Feet are flexed to sky, knees face up. Inhale, rotate your spine, align your breastbone, your sternum over the center of this quad, center of your thigh. Inhale, stretch arms up. Exhale, maybe bring hands under the kneecap for extra support. Inhale, lengthen up. Maybe slide hands along your mat and go to where you feel that you're almost going as far as you possibly can, but you're not quite there yet. You're almost there. Inhale. Exhale, go to your edge. Inhale. Exhale, pull your heart through. Find that space. Make that commitment to yourself. Make that commitment. In case you can't see me enough, I'm going to help get more light into the situation. I'll have the reflection here. So there's a little bit of more natural light coming through. Breastbone is long. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Pull your heart through. Stay here and breathe. Go to your edge. If you feel discomfort, breathe into that area. Bring the chi, energy, and let go of the stagnant energy. Exhale freely, let it go. That is how you heal your body. It is in the breath. Lengthen your heart over your thigh. Keep stretching apart. The one thing that is always your companion in this life, that will never ever leave you as long as you're alive, is your breath. So use your breath wisely. It is there with you, side by side, until your very last breath. When you feel a give, go a little deeper. Feel the wonder of this shape, of this form. Experiencing life, breathing in, breathing out. It's a unique experience. Cherish it. You feel a give, go a little deeper. One more inhale here. Breathe freely, deeply, softly. Release, rise up. Elongate head away from low back. Gently come in. Shake your knees a little bit. Hands to heart. Inhale, lengthen up through your spinal column. Exhale. Circle the arms down. Feel how your spine is elongated. Stretch all the way up through top of head. Knees face the sky. Flex your feet. Press the energy through the balls of your feet. Push out, away from your center. Hands to heart. Inhale. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale. Either bring a block in front of you, forearms on your block, maybe higher, maybe cross, relax forehead on block. Whatever feels right, whatever feels that's challenging but not going forcing. Challenge yourself to your edge, almost to the point you can't go anymore, but you have a little bit of give left, and let's stay right here and breathe. There's tension, and it gets to be a little uncomfortable. Inhale into it. It will dissipate, it will release. Use your mind, your awareness, your will, direct the breath, and let it go. Bodhidharma was a yogi, a Buddhist monk, and he went to the Shaolin Temple in China, and he introduced meditation. He introduced a way for the monks to defend themselves at the Shaolin Temple. Shaolin Kung Fu was born. When you feel a give, go a little deeper. Maybe stretch arms in front. Lift your heart. Maybe relax your forehead on your hands. Toes to sky, knees to sky. Breathing in, breathing out. You could put a rolled up towel under each knee if you need a little extra support. You feel a little give, press a little further, go a little deeper, go inward. Feel your body release. One more deep inhale. Slowly, gently press into the hands or your forearms. Slowly come back in. Gently bring one leg in. Gently bring the other leg in. Close your knees like a book. Inhale, arms reach the sky. Exhale, bring hands, palms under shoulders. And gently windshield wiper, knees side to side. Lift your heart. Breathing in. Breathing out. Gently from here, we're going to extend our legs outward. We're going to lower down to our mat. We're going to turn onto our abdominal area. Lie on your stomach. Take your hands by sides. Roll your shoulders down, away from ears 3 times. Create space, length. Slowly hover your heart away from mat. Inhale. Exhale, lower 4 more times. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down. 3 more. Inhale, feel the breath. Expand into those ribs. Exhale 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale 1 more time. Deep inhale. Exhale. And gently fold arms. Place your elbows firmly on your mat. Tops of feet connect into the mat. Your legs are together. Inner thighs spiral out. Gently lift your heart through the arms. Press into your forearms, and we're coming into our Sphinx. Stay here and breathe. Feel the openness across the front of your chest and shoulders. Think of your heart lifting through the arms. And breathe. Soften the neck, your jaw. Allow the tongue to rest at the top of the mouth. Feel the space open in the throat. Softly tilt chin forward slightly. Elongate the back of your neck. If you need support for lumbar spine, roll up a yoga mat and stick the yoga mat under the front of your hip bones for a little extra low back support if you need it. Press into your forearms softly. Listen to one shoulder. Let right ear softly lower towards right shoulder. Lengthen, stretch left side of neck. Breathing in and breathing out. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. Gently, slowly bring head center. Slowly listen to your left shoulder, left ear. Softly listens to the left shoulder. Feel left side of neck lengthen. Keep pressing your body weight down equally through both of your forearms, transferring the weight across your upper mid-back. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Breathe in. Feel left side of ear. Tilt towards left shoulder, open right side of neck. One more time, deep inhale. Exhale, softly return center. Slowly lower down. Crisscross hands, one over the other. Gently rock your forehead side to side across back of hands. Activate Ajna, wisdom center. Think of the color indigo. Gently return center. Press into your palms, your forearms. Come into seal. Avoid coming too high. Lift your heart away from mat. Point your elbows. They spiral down towards the mat. Think of your arm bones externally rotating deeper into your shoulder sockets. Stay here and breathe. Little space between front of chin and neck. Back and neck is long. Stay here and breathe. Direct the breath, the focus. Feel core drawing into the length of your spine. Feel abs stretch as well. Different layers of abs engaging. Inhale, exhale. Slowly, we're going to make our way down. Slide hands next to your shoulders, directly underneath them. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, press into your palms. Press onto all fours. And gently take it into a little rest pose. I hurt my knee. I'm going to grab a yoga blanket to put a cushion under my knee bone. It's healing and I didn't need stitches. So I tripped on an uneven sidewalk and I really went flying. And the funny thing is it's embarrassing when you fall in public. So I jumped up and I ran 20 minutes home. It ripped my running pants open and the blood was everywhere. And it just looked really, really bad. Funny how you don't want to be seen falling like that. And I figured if I can run, I'm okay. Nothing's broken. All right. I'm putting extra weight into the toes, into the balls of my feet to take some of the pressure out of my knees. There's a rolled up yoga blanket under my knees so I don't put too much pressure. I'm going to lean more into one leg. You're going to try to go equal across each knee, across each foot. Softly stretch arms forward. Maybe have a little pillow under your forehead if needed. Release your spine. The bones you sit on, the bottom of the pelvis, stretch them backwards towards the backs of your upper thighs. Lengthen. When you start to feel your upper middle back release a little bit more, pull your heart forward into the mat. Gently start to bring your arms, palms to sky, lengthen them down by sides of body, and stay here for a few more breaths and breathe. Soften across that upper mid back. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders, and breathe into the back of your rib cage. Feel the lateral ribs expand. Breathe into your belly if you like. Or breathe into all sides of your ribs. Feel them expand outward like a balloon. One more deep inhale here. Slowly walk your hands in, gently palms down, under shoulders. Slowly lift head, neck, shoulders away from your mat. Gentle little stretch for our toes and our feet. Rock back a little bit. Get all the toes down on the mat. Get that little pinky toe out. Gently rise up. Let your hands rest on the front of your thighs. Wearing shoes can make our feet really tense and tight. Just stay here for a couple breaths in case it's uncomfortable. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel that fascia in the bottoms of your feet release one more time so we don't overdo it. Inhale and exhale. And softly, gently, we're just going to take our knees down to the mat. And this next thing, I'm going to have you do it. Half a shoelace. Extend your legs in front of you on the mat. If you were going to use a little blanket, you could have it come under your knees like this to raise up your knees a little bit. You would take your left knee, pull it across the right knee. Your right toes are flexed to the sky. You could even flex this foot to open your hips energetically. Protect your knees. Rise up. Maybe you'll just sit tall. Maybe you'll bring hands to heart and just focus on sitting tall. This may be enough of a stretch right here. Just getting your legs to straighten, and this other leg to wrap. If you feel a give, you're not quite at your edge, elongate upwards through the spine and hinge over the legs. Lift your heart, stay here and breathe. You could reach for your ankle. You could reach for your toes. Lift your heart, hinge. Maybe you started with a prop and your body released and you feel like you no longer need the assistance of the prop. Then you would just bring it by your side, release it. Elevate heart, keep the length in your spine. The breath is healing energy. Breathing in, breathing out. Get rid of any stagnant energy, any pain or tense areas, breathe into them, and exhale, release. One more deep inhale. Slowly lengthen through the spine, all the way up to the top of your head. Elevate. Gently uncross that leg. Shake out knees, I should say. If you used a prop, maybe grab your prop We did this leg. I did the leg closest to you, that left knee. I'm going to face opposite way now. So I'm just going to come across to the other side of my mat. And I'm going to extend my right knee over the left leg, flex the left toes to the sky. I'm going to take this leg over, elevate, inhale, rise up. Maybe just sit tall, exhale, hands to heart. Think of color green for healing heart energy. Maybe stay here if you feel a stretch. If you want to go deeper, inhale, elongate. Slowly stretch arms forward. Lengthen heart, lengthen spine. Breathing in, flex your feet. Maybe reach to your ankle. Go to your edge. Go a little deeper if you can. If you no longer need your prop, you can slide it away. Lengthen your spine. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice where your body might need the breath. Send the breath to wherever your body needs it. Lengthen spine, inhale, exhale. Go a little deeper if you can. One more deep inhale. Rise up. Stretch spine tall. Uncross that leg. Gently windshield wiper your knees side to side. Lift your heart. And we're going to make our way down to our mat. We're going to hug our knees straight into our chest. Lift heart to sky. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Release. Two more. Inhale. Lift heart to sky. Extend the spine. Release one more time. Lift heart to sky. Breathe in. And exhale. Gently draw abdominal wall in. Lengthen your tailbone under your body and peel down to your mat. Hug your knees into your chest. And softly, gently, if it's okay on your spine, rock side to side across your low back. Breathing in, breathing out. Cactus your arms, return, knees center. Cactus your arms to sides of body, open shoulders, chest. Allow your knees to be side by side, softly. If this hurts your back, avoid going all the way over. Rest your feet on the mat. Keep both shoulders against the mat. If you could keep this shoulder down and back, softly let your knees sway over. You can place a yoga block or a blanket under your knees for extra support, and stay here for a few breaths. Stretching your spine. Recline twist. This will be good for the stomach and the spleen as well as the spine. Inhale, exhale. Keep your shoulders against the mat. Feel space open on side of spine. One more deep inhale. Gently connect, come back center of mat. Lift pelvis to sky, no weight in neck. Square out your pelvis directly under your shoulders. Lengthen tailbone away, place hips on mat. Cactus your arms. Lift your knees. Slowly sway knees to opposite side. If you want to modify a little bit, let your feet rest here. Keep your shoulders down and back on the mat. If you want to go a little deeper, you can let your knees swivel a little bit more. Maybe put a blanket or a yoga block underneath for extra support. Stay here and breathe. Opposite shoulder is your anchor point. Keep it on the mat. Winding down softly, breathing in, breathing out. Focus is still your breath. Your breath is integral. It keeps you alive. Your constant companion. Until there is no breath. Celebrate your breath. Celebrate your life. It's miraculous in the here and the now. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. You are a vital part of this world. The breath is a vital part of you. Honor that connection. One more deep inhale. Slowly return knees center. Hug knees to chest. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Maybe peel up. Breathe into the space mid-back between those two shoulder blades. Gently release one more time. And inhale, exhale into the space between those two shoulder blades mid-back. Thoracic spine. Gently lower head, neck, shoulders. Place hands on knees. Circle knees away from each other. Bring them back together. Inhale, exhale. Reverse direction. Extend arms and legs straight down to Shavasana. Corpse pose, palms to sky. Relax your knees, relax your shoulders, relax your whole body. Just take a moment feel at peace. Be grateful for that breath that gives life. One more deep inhale. Softly exhale. Start to move your fingers and toes. Start to bring your awareness into the physical body, into all the sensations, how you feel now as opposed to how you felt when you first got on the mat. Lengthen arms overhead. Inhale, lengthen. Slowly turn onto one side. Take a moment here. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly press yourself to seated position. This concludes our practice for this evening. I appreciate you for joining me. If you enjoyed this session, please hit like or subscribe. The light within me honors and acknowledges the light within you. Thank you for joining me. Peace, everyone.